Hello everyone, this is Divesh Pradhan, and today we are going to see how we can carry out our online teaching using Google Classroom. Now we need to understand that Google Classroom can be used in two ways. Either we can operate it using mobile or we can do it using a computer. Now if you want to do it using a mobile, then you will have to download the app Google Classroom from the Android stores. Once you do that, the process is same what we have it for the computer and what we have it for the mobile. Now here we are going to see how we can do it using a computer. Now if you are going to carry out your online teaching using Google Classroom, what you need to do is first open Google Chrome. The moment it opens it, here you can see many Google apps out here. So on clicking it, you can have access to Classroom. Can you see this icon? This is Google Classroom. Click it. Moment you click it, it will open. Okay. Now I've accessed Google Classroom. Now this is for the teachers. Now when you open Google Classroom, here towards your right, you can see this sign here, this plus sign, and what it writes, create or join a class. Now what the teachers have to do is they have to click on it and create a class. I repeat, create a class. Moment you click it, you can see this window here in front of you, a pop-up icon. Here you have to put down the stick here and then continue. After that, a new window comes in front of you saying class name required. So you can write the class name, that is 6th, 7th, 8th. I'll take standard 7th. Now sections. Now if you have more than one section, you can write down as A, B, C, D, whatever. Here I'm writing it as A, since we have only one section. Now the subject which I am teaching. If I am teaching, say for example, mathematics. So I'm going to write here mathematics. Click on it. And here you can enter room number 1, 2, 3, whatever. It's up to us. I'm entering 1. And create a class. The moment you do that, what Google Classroom does is it will create a class for you. Can you see this? This is a classroom here. This is a class which is created, that is 7th A. And this is mathematics. You can see here subject mathematics. Now the most important thing is the teacher has created a class, but how are the students going to come into the class? So what the teacher has to do is, here towards the left, you can see this class code. The teacher will have to copy this class code and you will have to send this class code to the students. Okay? Once you send the class code to the students will have access to your classroom. Now, how the students are going to have access to your classroom, I'll explain it to you in our next video. Now, this is basically for the teachers, what the teachers will have to do. Now, once a class is created, here you can see these are the options: stream, classwork, people, and grades. Now, what we have to focus on is classwork and stream. Now, what you can do here on stream, if you want to give any announcement for the class, say for example, I want to say good morning. I've written here And since this is for all the students, I'll just post here. Good morning, everyone. Now this good morning, everyone will be visible to all the students on the stream. Again, this option is only to provide various announcements. If you want to provide any videos, any assignments or anything like that, you'll have to go down to the classwork here. The moment I click here on classwork, I can see here this shows create, and under it I have here create assignment and questions, use topics to organize classwork into modules or units, and order work the way you want students to see it. I'll create it. Moment I create, see I can see the options out here. It's an assignment, a quiz, question, material, whatever. Now the first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a topic. First is topic. Moment I click on the topic, a menu comes ahead, a pop-up menu saying topic. Now topic could be the name of your lesson, what you're going to start with. Say for example, I'm starting with say like numbers. I should say playing with numbers. Playing with numbers. Okay, add it. The moment I have created it, you can see a list is a topic has been created, playing with numbers. Now if I want to provide anything, say for example material. Now material, now here I'm going to write introduction to playing with numbers. Okay, description, what it means, what it is actually, basic information about numbers. Okay, and now here if I want to add a video, a link, a file or anything from YouTube, I can put a link here. Or if I want, I can create my own thing also out here. Okay, let's give an example. I'm putting something say from YouTube. Here the link opens. Now introduction to playing with numbers. Okay, I'm searching it and see here I can see. Now whichever video I want, I can put a link to it. I can link that video. You can see. Okay, say for example, I've clicked this and I'm adding it. Moment I added it, my video will come down here. Now, after doing this, what I have to do is I have to move to the right hand side. Here it states for which class, all students, and the topic. Here the topic is already there, playing with numbers. Click on it and post. Moment you post it, see you can see in the classwork it is there. You can see it. Moment that student will click on it, they can see basic information about numbers and the video which is related to it. If you go down on stream, see here also you can see it. And Priyanka Rana posted a new material introduction to playing with numbers. Now this is above it, you can you can take it down, just drag it down below this. Okay. I'll do one thing. As you can see, whatever you did is going to come here, okay, in a chronological order. Now next what I'll do, I'll go down to classroom. I'll create another thing out here for, say for example, assignment. Now here again it is related to which chapter? Playing with numbers. Okay, so I'm going to provide, say for example, I'm providing few sums from the exercise. So exercise, okay, say 1.1, and what are the sums which I'm expecting the students to do? Which are the questions? Question number, say for example 3 and 4. I expect the students to do question number 3 and 4. Okay, now I can create a document here where I can write down the questions, question number 3 and question number 4. See, moment I created that, it is going to take me to another page on Word. So I can write down here question 3 and then whatever the question is. Okay, what will the question be? Pause. So as you can see, I'm going to type the question out here using test of divisibility, determine if is divisible by 11. Okay, after you do that, go down to share, and here you can see name same before sharing. Okay, so just I'm saving it out here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, done here. Now moment that is done, go down to this page on assignment. Just look here, students can view the file, and under it you have another option, students can edit the file. So what we have to do is we have to select this option, students can edit the file. What this will do is it will allow the students to solve the question wherever we have written it. Again, it will go down here, topic as playing with number, and here due date. Now when do you want the students to complete the work and show it to you? Say for example, now look here, due date and time means the same thing. When do you expect the students to do it? Now if I'm doing it here, I want the students to show it to me on, say like 1st of June, say like 2nd. Okay, I've written here 2nd. Fine. Tuesday, June 2nd. Everything is done. Here to all the students, yep. Assign. Now, moment you do the assigning work, what happens is the work is been assigned to the students. They will all get a copy of it. Okay. The same thing. Now go down to stream. If you go down to stream, see everything is specified here. See, a video was introduced, a video related to introduction of playing with numbers, and later a new assignment. So this page, the stream page, is going to be visible to the students. So moment they log in, they'll come to know what are things. So even if one of the kid was absent on a particular day, the kid will come to know what was taught and when is that kid supposed to submit this assignment work. The moment you click on it here, moment the kid comes, the kid will come to know that exercise 1.1 is supposed to be done, and the due date also is seen here. Now if the teacher wants to see how many students are present in the class, what the teacher will have to do, go on this, I can say like people. Now here this is only a teacher out here, present here, so it is showing the teacher. Now we do not have any of the students out here, but what we can see is invite students or give them the class code. So what you can do is you can provide the students with this class code, or if you want you can invite the students, say from here, click on it, and you can type the name of the kid, that is that kid's email ID, or the easiest part would be just sharing this code with the kid. Okay, so this is how you can conduct your class. Yes, let's see one more thing. Now here what I have done is I have created everything out. Okay, I'll go down here to the classes. Now I have only one class, but I have to teach other classes too. So depending on the number of classes that I have to teach, I have to create that many classes. So if I'm teaching one class, that is class 7, and the subject whatever, accordingly I've created one class. Say for example I am teaching another class. Same thing, continue. A pop-up menu will come up. It's taking some time. Yes, here we can see again class name. Now if I am teaching in class 8, so it will state standard 8. Again section A, subject, if it is say science, here it is science, room, I'm putting this as room number 2, and we can create a class. So in this way we can create a number of classes depending on which class we are teaching. Now here in this class, if I don't want to upload, say for example I do not want to upload any video from YouTube, but if I have already clicked a video of mine, I am having it in the file, then what I can do is I can click here, I can upload the video whichever I want from say like my drive or any other place, wherever if I want, and then I can just add it. I'll just show you. Here. Say for example this is the pic or a file which I need to upload. Open it. The file is uploaded here, and moment I upload it, it will come straight away here. Again, whatever the title is, I'll have to provide that first. Say for example, here I am teaching science. Okay, so here it would be crop production. I should write it as okay, crop production or introduction, I should say. Introduction to crop production and management. Here description shows introduction to crop production, steps related to farming. Okay, and here we already have we can add any file out here. Okay, and here I have not created any topic out here. What we can do, we can create a topic from here as well. We can write here create a topic and the name of the lesson, that is crop production and management. So okay, that's it. And what we will do is we will post. I can see it is posting. So this is a class of what I have done, what I have provided here. When you go down to stream, see, you can see here. So this is actually the basic page where you can get all the info about everything what has been taught and uploaded by the teacher. Okay, I guess that is quite helpful, and using this we can carry out our basic teaching stuff. Okay, thank you.